The FBI says strangers behind computer screens could be cashing in on explicit photos of you or your child. It's called sextortion. It's a type of sexual exploitation where victims are coerced and threatened into sending sexual images. Our Montana McLaughlin sat down with one of two detectives in western Montana who investigates these crimes.
Tinder, Kick Apps, Snapchat, they're all great apps for communicating, but how are teens actually using them? Officials say if you're a parent, you might want to double check because sextortion is on the rise.
Is the online enticement of children.
Missoula Police Department Detective Chris Shermer is part of a national specialized team that investigates internet crimes.
An online enticement case, I'm the one that's going out there and looking and making sure adults that are posting ads are not hurting our children.
He says sextortion cases target mostly teen girls, even to the point of suicide.
Just like cyberbullying, they don't want to make it worse or tell somebody that they're being bullied or talked to, inappropriately online.
Here's how it works. A teen makes friends with a stranger on social media. After getting to know each other, that stranger entices them to send sexual images.
And that's the threat itself, is you never know where that image is going to end up.
And then tables turn. Perpetrators threaten to post the photos publicly if the teen doesn't send more or pay up.
The kids freak out and then they continue to send them and kind of get in this sort of cycle that they can't get out.
But it's a crime that largely goes unreported.
First of all, it's embarrassing. They don't want to go talk to their parents or their teachers or their counselors.
Police try to seek out the suspects, but Detective Shermer says it's also up to people like us to help police it.
To go and talk to our children and say, hey, just let FYI, you're not going to get in trouble, but has anybody ever asked you? That's the biggest thing you need to tell your child. They're not in trouble.
Because he wants to make sure it doesn't happen to anyone else. In Missoula, Montana McLaughlin, NBC Montana.
Detective Shermer says sextortion also works the other way around. Women can pose as underage girls, then have a man pretend to be their father and call the suspect, threatening to go to the police if they don't pay. Though the detective says he hasn't had any of those cases in western Montana, he says sextortion and child pornography cases remain the biggest threats. Now, meteorologist